Today, shit. It's been a while since I spoke. Gotta clear my throat. Today I'm fasting, but we're gonna have a little bit of rock star. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna have a little bit of rock star, and then we're gonna work out. So I gotta hydrate a little bit, you know. Yesterday I wasn't hydrated, man. I was mad because I couldn't finish my workout, but today we're gonna do it. What's up with it, Sean Brazen? You know, what's up with it? Yeah. The sympatry is real here in America, bro. You feel me? That's why you gotta stay simp free, you know. You gotta stay simp free. They'll get you. They'll get you caught up. They'll get you caught up simping, just like them. What's up with the boss? I'm good. Shit.
5:43.
Oh. Yep. Thank you. Have a good day. Gotta you gotta you gotta want this bag more than you want to breathe, man. Look, I fucking gave up everything to chase this bag, man. You know, I gave up everything. I gave up dating. I gave up sex. You know, I ain't had sex in 2 years. And it's easy for me to go find sex, bro. All I gotta do is get a haircut, you know, freshen up, get some brand new clothes, be a gym rat, be at low percentage body fat, and I can get me some sex, man. That's easy to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I choose not to chase women no more, man. I'm chasing this bag. You feel me? That's what you gotta do. You know, you don't get rich by simping, being incompetent. You can't get rich by simping or being incompetent, bro. You get rich by staying up on your path, staying up on your goal. Simps go broke, bro. Believe it or not, simps stay poor. Because you can't get rich. You can't get the bag simping. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You can't get the bag simping. You can't. You feel me? Because simping mean that you got to come to her rescue financially, you know, being a captain, save a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You just always be a broke. You're always going to be broke simping, bro. You're always going to be broke. I'm not getting to my bag simping or being a Captain Save a hoe. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you know, you know what I'm saying? What type of you? You don't know what a simp is, you piece of shit? Get him out of here, man. This motherfucker he don't even know English. What type of gay shit is this, nigga? Am I talking about some gay shit? Nigga, I'm talking about simping. Boy, you don't know English, man. Get this little dirty piece of rat bum shit out of here. You ain't nothing but a rat bum. A rat bum. You ain't just a bum, you a rat bum. You feel me? Stop being a rat bum. Hold on 1 second, guys. You know what I'm saying? You don't get rich being a simp. You don't. Simping means you gotta spend a whole lot of money just to get to her pants. You know. You know? You can't be a simp getting here. You know, I saw this on the Leftover Woman channel, right? This dude left a comment. He's like, you don't get rich by being a simp. You don't get rich by being incompetent or being stupid. He's like, you know, you don't get rich by it because you got to be conservative and you got to spend a lot of time with yourself and you got to spend a lot of time investing your money in something. You know, your money don't go to a hole. It goes to an investment. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the bag by being a simp or being incompetent or being stupid or being dumb or being an idiot. That's why simps are always broke, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get rich, you start becoming a simp. That's when you become broke. Remember that. Simps, they spend all their money on women, bro. All their money. They go broke trying to impress females, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know, they go broke trying to impress females. And that's the reason why they never be rich. A simp would never be rich, and if a simp does become rich, he'll automatically be broke again. You see what I'm saying? Why do you think Diddy stayed rich so goddamn much? Because he wasn't a simp, bro. He never got married. You know what I'm saying? He never gave Cassie none of the money that she asked him. She had to take him to court and expose his bullshit just so she could get some money from him. Because he wasn't gonna simp and give her the money. You know what I'm saying? He stayed rich by not being a simp. That's why he was worth billions of dollars, man. He didn't worship women like a lot of motherfuckers did, bro. Him and Jay-Z, they both got rich by being conservative and investing their money, man. The simps, they go out, they'll buy stuff they can't afford just so they can impress women and shit, man. Yeah, Diddy is a bad man. Yeah, he is. But I'm talking about how he stayed rich, though. You know what I'm saying? Besides him doing all the bad things in music and the bad things to Cassie, I'm saying how he stayed rich was not being a simp. Simps, they worship women, bro. They go out, they buy stuff they can't afford for them. They spend money on them, even though they can't afford it, just to impress them, bro. You see what I'm saying? Hey, this nigga said defending a predator. That's not what Diddy went to prison for, you fucking dumb piece of shit. Hey, this dude came here and said defending a predator. Bro, was Cassie of age? Yes, she was. She was 19 years old. So how's that a predator? But in the charges that Diddy was facing was only engaging in prostitution. You got to come to this fucking goddamn comment section or this chat room with the facts. Don't come here with stuff that you think that he is. He never got charged for those. He wasn't charged being a predator. That wasn't his charges, you fucking dummy. You know what I'm saying? Cassie was of age. She was 19 when she first entered the game. She knew what she was doing. She was getting involved with rich men. She wanted to be rich. You feel what I'm saying? And why are you out here defending Cassie? She was the one who got involved with Diddy. I mean, goddamn, look at his fucking goddamn label. The name of his label, Bad Boy Records. So he's a bad boy. She got involved with a bad boy. And bad boys, they slap you up. You know what I'm saying? They do. They slap females up, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about how he stayed rich. A lot of you motherfuckers are simps, bro. That's the reason why you broke. And that's why you can't stay rich. If a simp became rich, he wouldn't stay rich for very long, because he'll be spending all his money on women, bro. He'll be broke, spending all his money on females. Simping. Okay? Yeah, I got my moderators up in here, man. You come in here talking that good shit, you gonna get kicked out quick. I wasn't even talking about what Diddy did to Cash. I'm talking about how he stayed rich. Him and Jay-Z, they didn't worship women, bro. You know what I'm saying? They didn't worship the females. And that's not how you get the bag, man. You know, I need a girl in my life. Yeah, I do. Not right now, though. Not while I'm trying to get this bag. Not right now. That girl's a distraction, man. Feel me? Right now, a woman is a distraction for me right now, bro. Trust me, bro. This is OG talking right now. You feel what I'm saying? You know, there's a difference between settling down and worshiping women. Some motherfuckers, they think that women can't do no wrong. You know, so they worship the ground they walk on and shit. You know, you already noticed some celebrities, they put themselves first. When you see Floyd Money Mayweather walking, he walking in front of his woman, bro. He's not walking behind her. He's walking in the front. He's getting in the car first. She's getting in the car second. He never opens the door for her. Like, fuck that, man. Get in yourself. Whatever happened to equality? You know what I'm saying? You are a simp if you open the door for a female on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Let her get her own door, bro. Now, if you sleeping with her, I can see, yeah, you open up the door, you know. Are you intimate with her? Okay, fine, that's cool to open the door for her. But on the first date, nah, get her own door. She's not gonna promise me sex. You know, I'm not promised sex after the date. Get your own fucking goddamn door. Why you wanna be a simp? Why you want me to be a simp? You see what I'm saying? And simps are very incompetent, bro. They fall for every single trap that females put out there, man. Like, I be looking at these Thailand stories of like lonely, old dusty men going over to Thailand, just looking for a wife anywhere they can. They go to the bar girls, the hookers and hoes. They wife them up, put a ring on their finger, and they wonder why they got for all their fucking retirement money. That's a fucking simp. An incompetent fool. That's a simp. That's what a simp is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's very stupid and dumb, who do stupid stuff for women. Marrying without a prenup. Like that one football player. He married that female without a prenup. Why would you do that? That's called simpatry right there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's called simping. You marry a female without a prenup? Simp. Going broke behind a female? Simp. You know, just let a female just clean you out like that, though. Like, niggas be out there in Thailand on retirement, and they be having a limited amount of retirement in their bank account, and they let this female talk them into like, oh, let's open up a business. You know, you put down, you know, 100,000, 200 grand, and this man probably got about 500 grand for retirement. We'll put half of that on a business. And before you know it, once she got her business up and going, she leaves your ass in the dust. All of a sudden, she starts becoming more distant. The conversations on the phone become shorter. Okay? She coming home late. Talking about, I was at the restaurant late, you know. She start acting different. She starts sleeping in different rooms and shit. This is what I be hearing about these simps over there in Thailand, man. You know, like damn, you got clout, boy. She got that restaurant from you, man. Took half of your goddamn retirement savings. Boy, what a simp. I've been like, nah. First thing I would have said was, no, I'm not gonna help you open up a restaurant so you can get it up and going and leave me. That's what they gonna do. They gonna, you know, you feel me? You know. You do stupid stuff, incompetent shit, bro. That's what makes you a simp. Opening a restaurant for a female in a strange land where you're not even from, and you wonder why when she get the restaurant up and going, she's sleeping in a different room now. She stopped giving you sex. She starts spending more time with her friends. You feel me? It's like, bro, that's fucking stupid. You got caught up. You let that female talk you out of your money, man. And most of it too. It's like, bro, like you just got broken for no apparent reason. You were supposed to be in Thailand on retirement. You only have 500 grand and you spent half of it on a business. Man, you should be labeled a simp if you do that. For real. Look up what the definition of a simp. Look it up. A incompetent fool. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that, you know, does stupid stuff for females. You know, you're not supposed to worship females, man. That's something that you don't do, man. You don't worship nobody. You acting like these females are the creator and shit, man. You know? Don't be incompetent, man. Don't be stupid. Don't be foolish. You know? So why you got caught up? Because you think that females can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? They ain't out to get you. They ain't out to get your money. You feel me? They all out to get your money, bro. Every single last one of them. They all out to get your money. You know. Some of them goddamn Thailand stories. They make me sick, man. You know, and the thing is, the worst thing is a older man that's in his last years, like his final years, and he barely got enough money in the bank. He on retirement, you know what I'm saying? He lonely. He wants some young tenderonis. That's the worst type of simp, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. That's the worst type of simp. Oh, man, nah, man. Your money come first, bro. That's why you never see a fucking pimp simping, bro. A pimp don't simp, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know. She wants a pimp, not a simp. You know what I'm saying? Now, back to what I was saying about this money, this bag chase. You gotta want the money like you want the breed, bro. Because this is what this live was about, man. You know. You gotta want the money like you want to breathe. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to work out now. I'm just hydrating a little bit with this Rockstar. You gotta want it badly, bro. You gotta want it more than sex. You gotta want it more than relationships. You gotta want it more than marriage. Everything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want the bag like you want to breathe, like you want to live. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why you gotta become disciplined, bro. Okay. It's simple, man. I stopped simping, bro. I used to simp back in the day, man. Man, I got with a single mother that was 10 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I was a simp. Thinking that she wanted to settle down with me and shit. I was a incompetent fool. She was dragging me along, bro. She had no intention of having a baby with me, man. She had no intention of having a baby with me, bro. She was just dragging me along for like a sex toy, bro. I was her personal sex toy. After she got off work, came through, used me like a sex toy, and then tossed me to the side, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, bro, I was the biggest simp, bro. In my 20s, I didn't know any better, man. I was after the bag, man, but I had that simp inside of me, man. That's the reason why I didn't become rich. That's the reason why I didn't become rich, because I started simping, man. You know what I'm saying? Women are not more important than money, man. Let's get that straight. Feel what I'm saying? Women are not more, money is more important than women, man, because you need money for food, clothing, housing, you know what I'm saying? Something to survive off of. You can't survive off pussy, man. You can't survive off of getting laid, man, or getting a blowjob, or getting tossed up. You know what I'm saying? You can't survive like that. Know the importance of money, man, over pussy, bro. That's what they say what they call it, MOB, money over bitches. You know what I'm saying? They say that term for a reason, bro. It's money over bitches, bro. Meaning that money always comes first. The bag comes first, no matter what you say, nigga. Your money, your manhood comes first, and then the women come second. Don't ever put women first, bro. A lot of niggas, they simp. They go and put women first, and then they wonder why they broke all the time, man. They chasing women. They ain't even got their shit together. They out there chasing women at bars and clubs, simping, bro. Just always trying to get laid somewhere, bro. Why can't you chase the bag, huh? Why you gotta always go out to bars and clubs and chase hoes? You know what I'm saying? Why you always doing that, man? You feel what I'm saying? Why you always out there trying to get laid all the time? And you ain't got your money together, man. The older men, Sean Breezy, the older men are the worst simps, bro. Because they're in their last quarter. They're in their last quarter. That's why they're the worst. But the thing is, you got to be in your last quarter and rich, so you won't simp. You don't have a need to simp when you got the bread, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man, always put the money first, bro. And you'll become more attractive that way too, man. You put your goals and your passions and your ambition over women, man. The women will come later after you get the bag, man. And then you can do it, bro. What's up with the Kicks? You got Kicks in the house. You got Sean Breezy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck all that, bro. Get your fucking paper up. Get your money up. Stop chasing these hoes at bars. That's not the way to get rich, man. You spending money chasing these hoes, bro. I'm gonna say again, you spending your money chasing hoes, and you still at that dead end job, man. You at strip clubs giving your money away to these women, bro, and they're not even giving you sex. All they giving you is a lap dance and send you on your way, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. I stopped chasing women, bro. Like I said, I ain't had sex in over 2 years now. It's been like it's like 3 years. This is coming up on 3 years. I ain't had sex in 3 years. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm so lazy being focused, man. I've been burnt by my ex-girlfriend. You know, I've been burnt by all that, man. Not having my money together, living in that house, getting talked down to. You feel what I'm saying? You know? Nah, it's time to get the bag up, man. Stop all the foolishness, man. You know, stop all the chasing the women and buying clothes just to impress women, buying cars just to impress women. You can't even afford that car, but yet you want to impress these hoes. You want to simp and do all that other stuff, bro. You know, can't even afford the car, but you're going to buy it anyway? Stop it, bro. Stop it. You feel what I'm saying? Because too many motherfuckers, the reason why they broke, bro, is because they spend more time chasing women instead of chasing the bag. That's what it is. They don't want to go 2 years without sex. They don't want to do that. They need to have sex right now. They need to cohabitate and get a girlfriend right now. Those are motherfuckers that stay broke forever and ever and ever, ever and ever, ever and ever, ever. They stay broke. Chasing women all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop all the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe you might get rich. Maybe you might get rich. What's more important, man? Money. So I'm gonna keep chasing that because it's more important to me than having a quick lay or busting a quick nut. You know what I'm saying? That's like 5 minutes pleasure, man. 10 minutes at the most. You know, what's the the maximum minimum of sex? The time that you spend having sex. That's like 10, 15 minutes, man. And you bust that nut, you still broke. You didn't build nothing, man. It's still the same. You just put your pants on and go back to that whack-ass job, man. Go back, get a nut again. After that, go back to your whack-ass job. You know. Yeah, 20 minutes, yeah, that's 20-minute pleasure, Sean Breezy. Versus a lifetime when you got your money together, man, you'll live like a king forever. You know, versus 20-minute pleasure, bro. You get rich, you get sex all the time. You don't have to work very hard to get it, man. When you are broke and you average looking, bro, you're going to have a hard time getting sex, man. You're going to get nibbles every now and then. Don't get me wrong, if you're decent looking like me, you're going to get nibbles every now and then. Nibbles of sex. You ain't going to never be able to have sex like you want to, man. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, I don't want to struggle in that situation right there, you know? I don't want to struggle in that situation. I don't want to be having droughts and shit like that. Like I said before, and I'll say this all the time. I want to be able to lose a girlfriend and then pick up another one, like right away. Without 3 or 4 months, with no sex, no droughts. I don't want to have to go back to the bar and try to get numbers and work hard to get sex again. No, I want to be that guy, the rich guy, or even a guy overseas where I'm not struggling to bust a nut with a female. You know, I don't want no struggle right there, bro. I just want to make sure got enough money where I'm getting sex all the time into the day that I die. I don't want to have to be like, damn, I gotta go out to like a bar or something and try to find some coochie. I done lost my girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? Now I gotta go to the bar, or I gotta go down to the store down there, because maybe that girl, she was giving me the looks and stuff. Maybe she might give me her number and shit. Now that I broke up with my girlfriend, because you know, if you a average dude, you break up with your girlfriend, especially in the highly competitive date market today, you break up with your girlfriend, you feel me? You're gonna have a hard time finding another one. And I don't want to be that guy. You see, when I look at some of these celebrities, how they dump their girlfriends and they get another one like right away, that's the type of guy I want. When Floyd Money Mayweather loses a girlfriend, man, he gets another one right away. That's the type of guy I want to be. You know, average men, we got droughts. Maybe like at the most of a drought would be like 2 months. You ain't had no sex. I don't want to do that, man. Fuck all that. You get the bag, bro. You get sex anytime you want it, when you want it. Sex on demand. Sex right there in your palms of your hand, right there. You don't have to wait. I want sex to be like a vending machine in my house, man, where I just pay $1 and I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just go to the vending machine. Oh, okay. You know, time to have sex. Go to the vending machine, take that out. And then every week we got new snacks and stuff going into the vending machine every week. And it never runs out. It never runs dry. That's the position I want to be in. I'm just trying to get you guys a bit of a bigger picture. I don't want to struggle to get sex. That's the reason why I'm chasing the bag. That's one of the reasons why. That's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons why. I do not want to struggle getting sex. I don't want to be in a position where I'm weak when I'm dealing with females. You catch my drift? You feel me? I don't want to be that guy, be like, oh, it's time to have sex now. Time to do the freaky nasty. Get through watching a movie, let's have sex. We just got done coming in from the bar, let's have sex. You know, when I was living with my girlfriend, man, I had no complaints, man. We did have sex. You know, I think that the last like couple of months of us being together, my dick wouldn't stand up with her, man, for some reason. You know, but it's good to be in a position where you're always getting sex and you're never deprived, or you don't go through no droughts. Think about it. Did Diddy, when he was doing his freak offs, did he go through droughts? Does Floyd Money Mayweather go through droughts? Do Leonardo DiCaprio go through droughts? You know what I'm saying? Leonardo DiCaprio ain't never had a drought, man. And that's why they used to complain about that motherfucker. Like the females, they used to fucking complain about Leonardo DiCaprio. About, oh, it takes a long time for him to get excited. It takes a long time for his penis to get hard. Yeah, because he's been fucking ever since the fucking Titanic came out. He probably been fucking before that. You know what I'm saying? So he been fucking 8, 9s, and 10s for his whole entire life. I am jealous. I am jealous to be a guy, a good-looking dude with a lot of money and never have any droughts. No, never struggle. I don't even know what that's like, bro. And I'm jealous. To have all that fame and money and women just lined up to date you and shit, man. Think about it, bro. When you got money, bro, you got a line of bitches ready to fuck you, bro. A line, a huge line. And all you gotta do, if you lose it, you lose a girl, you go right back to that line. Like, okay, who's next? I lost that girlfriend. I got me a brand new girlfriend. Come on. So they got a line waiting for you. And then, as long as you got the bag, you go straight to that line again. You're like, okay, come over here now. And go to that, where that line at? Okay, next, you bitches got to take a number because I already got a girlfriend already. So that's how I want to be. There's a line of hoes just waiting to date me and shit. You feel me? That's what I want to be, bro. That's the type. I don't want to be that guy that's trying to be a pickup artist or some shit, approaching, cold approaching, warm approaching, hot approaching, all that other shit, bro. It's stupid. Going out to search for women, I want women to search for me, bro. It makes it easier to get laid that way, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's my deal, man, is to get the bag and be more desirable and never ever been deprived of sex ever again. Never having any droughts, never having problems getting a girlfriend. When they ask me, like, damn, Kelcat, bro, ever since you got the bag, have you been having problems getting a woman? I'll be like, no. I broke up with my girlfriend like about 3 weeks ago. I got another one. Oh, really? That fast? Yeah. When you got the bag, bro, they waiting in line for you, bro. They waiting for that female to slip up so they can take their place. They see you walking around with that female. They see you with the designer clothing for her and shit. They see you you go to like boutiques and designer clothing stores on a regular. You take your girlfriend. Best believe them females who work at the designer clothes, the designer clothing store, they checking you out. And they can't wait till you be single so they can date you next. You feel what I'm saying? All you gotta do is, go back to that designer store spot, you know what I'm saying? Where you took your girlfriend and shit, the women that work there, they eyeing you. You break up with your girlfriend, go right back to go right back to that store and be like, look, I broke up with my girlfriend. Oh, really? Oh, let me give you my number. For real. They be waiting in line, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the bag is precious to females, bro. They want that lifestyle, bro. But unfortunately, there's not enough men with the bag to go around. Men with the bag is rare, bro. A beautiful woman is not rare. We see those all over the place. But a man who got the bag, he's rare. You ain't gonna never see this guy all the time. You know what I'm saying? You'll see pretty women all the time. You know what I'm saying? But be that rare motherfucker, bro. Like I said, man, what makes you so special, what makes you a part of the 20% of men that got the bag is the fact that you can eliminate distractions, man, and keep pushing forward toward the bag. You feel what I'm saying? The average guy, he get distracted by pussy, bro, and he don't know how to like say, hey, no, I can't be dating right now, man. I'm on this bag chase. That's more important. To me right now, the bag is more important than sex. I could have been fucked the Indian girl. I could have been did that, man. I could have did that weeks ago. Matter of fact, I could have did that before the holidays, man. Because she was in there before the holidays and shit. And then during the holidays, and we started talking during the holidays, you know what I'm saying? She approached me, man. I'm there with my buff t-shirt on. I'm showing my yokes and shit. You feel me? And she approached me and she wanted me to help her charge her phone, so-called, right? Help her so-called charge her phone. And I was like, okay, I don't have the adapter that you got. My adapter is different. Okay, so I couldn't help her charge her phone. And ever since then, bro, ever since she approached me, we've been talking. She been laughing and giggling in my face and stuff. I could have been hit that. But nigga got self-control, man, because unless she fucking like invites me to her house so we could fuck, or to a hotel so we could fuck, I'm not gonna do it. Going out and buying coffee or having a sandwich somewhere or having some brunch, or having a dinner with her or something like that. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, bro. So I keep my value even though I'm not a high value man yet, but I'm showing high value just by saying no to certain shit. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and date a woman that I'm not attracted to. You feel what I'm saying? Or just because she give me $200, nah. You know, she gonna have to work way harder than that. You know what I'm saying? How about losing some goddamn weight first, and maybe I might think about it. But I hold my value because I got integrity, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got rules and regulations that I go by, and I don't break them for nothing, bro. You feel me? I don't break the rules for nothing. You know. Yeah, pump them and dump them, man. Hit them and quit them. Because I can't commit. Relationships cost money and time that I could be chasing the bag with. I did that mistake when I was in my 20s. I don't want to make that mistake again. And then I'll be a simp. And then I'll be a fucking incompetent fool. Okay? I don't want to be a incompetent fool. I don't want to be that way, bro. The bag is more important at this point in my life, bro. Yeah, I want to get laid. I want to have sex. But we'll do that once we get the bag. We can have all the sex that your heart desire if we get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because if you stay here, man, being a simp or a incompetent fool, you're going to stay broke forever, man. My dad was a huge simp, bro. And he died broke. He was always after coochie, bro. Always. Never took time out to better himself. And this is part of the deal, man. Going long periods without sex. You know, not dating. You know, saying no to relationships. This is a part of the deal. It comes with the territory, man, like of chasing the bag. When he finally get the bag, then it's like, yeah, I'm glad I fucking kept going. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I didn't date. And I get the bag, okay, now it's time to date. Now that I got the bag, now it's time to date. Now it's time to pick her up in my Porsche or in my Maserati that's tricked out. It's time to, now it's time to, you know, see what's up in the dating world. And then, see, the thing is, when you got the bag, it makes dating easier for you. You know what I'm saying? Not too many females are going to be ghosting you. Okay? They only ghost you because you're not worth anything. Motherfucking bitches don't really ghost dudes who's worth a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you spend time investing, and then you build value after a while, and then you go back to the dating world. Some of the females, they're going to be wishing they would have got with you. You know, like some of these females, they overlooking me. Okay, that's fine. You know, go ahead and overlook me. It's all good. But when I pull up and I'm better than ever, don't try to jump on the team now. I'm going to ignore you like you ignored me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to reject you like you reject me. You know what I'm saying? So the bag is important to your life, man. Don't ever forget that. Stop chasing women. Stop going to bars and clubs, spending countless dough, you know, on drinks and trying to get over to coochie, buying women drinks at bars and clubs. You ain't even got your shit together. And you out here buying drinks for females at bars and clubs. And you just chasing all that coochie and you just going broke behind that, man. How you gonna get rich like that? You feel what I'm saying? How you gonna get rich chasing poon your whole entire life? Some motherfuckers never quit. They kept chasing poon until the day that they die. They got to be 60 and still chasing women, bro. They still dating and trying to get coochie all the time. It's like they never change, man. That's the reason why they end up broke. In the end, is they never change their ways. I gotta go. You guys have a good day. I gotta work out. Peace out. Take care and bless. I am out. Peace.